impressed with him, just figuring out how to use his playmaking skill, learn the physicality of the game, learning angles and all that stuff. As he continues to develop his body, it's going to be really fun to see how he's going to be a versatile player on both ends too.
Taylor, so you mentioned being even keeled, staying the course that led that second quarter run. Is there a specific element of execution that stood out to you in that quarter as well?
I think our defense tightened up a little bit. We made a couple of adjustments. I think we started switching a little bit more. They were attacking us with too much ease in the pick and roll game. I think switching helped us a little bit more there. Then offensively, just taking care of the ball a little bit better, helped us just get a little bit of a rhythm. We were able to get out in transition, another night of 20-plus fast break points. But sometimes it's just kind of just assessing what's working game plan-wise. I don't think it was really anything offensively. We knew they were going to be physical. We knew they were going to try to go under, their pickup points. They were going to deny certain guys. We were just a little stagnant. We weren't getting the ball movement that we needed. And then once we did, it kind of locked us. But it really started. I said, guys, it's as simple as just being in the right spot and getting deflections. Like, let's be in the right spot. Let's have bodies on bodies. Let's switch a little bit more. Let's engage one-on-one defense. And then when we're in rotations, let's turn them over a little bit. And we did. And then that kind of sparked us.
First of all, did you know that Roddy could jump like that?
That definitely surprised me. I say that respectfully. I know he's got some bounce and he's got some force, but that was a pretty epic dunk for sure. So once he gets a runway, you watch out.
And this is a team that has all kinds of different personalities, from Santi to Dylan. How have you guys been able to blend all of that together over these last couple of years, and how much does that matter when you get to the postseason and you have stronger personalities and other types of personalities and managing all of that?
Yeah, that's the unique opportunity as a head coach, as a staff to, it's figuring out rotations and combinations and chemistry. None of that matters until you figure out the chemistry of the locker room and the roster that you build. And I think the best thing is everyone's definitely got different personalities, and introverts, extroverts, silly, serious, whatever it is, but they're all competitors and they all care about being a part of the group, trying to win. They all carry that simple thread. And I think it's great that we always talk about just be yourself, play to your strengths, but play to your strengths as you are as a person. So I think it's credit to the guys. We just talk about, the togetherness, that's an element of it. You just embrace it, and they make fun of each other. We talk about how much, I'm not going to say the word, but that they talk to each other, and they make fun of each other and all that stuff. But it's being comfortable in your own skin. When you can be able to do that at a professional level in a team environment, I think it kind of brings you together a little bit more. You get to kind of open up a little bit more about yourself before you even become the player that you're going to become, or a teammate you're going to become. So it's credit to the guys. They just embrace each other, be comfortable in your own skin. Don't take anything too personal. Just be who you are. It's great to see you over the 4 years.
Coach, Jaren broke his own franchise record in blocks tonight in 20 less games this time around. What makes him such a great defender on the defensive end, and why he should be a defensive player of your game?
Yeah, I absolutely think we got a number of guys that should be getting season awards, all NBAs. JJ, at the top of the list for defensive player of the year. I think it's just a steady progress from year to year. Him watching film, identifying tendencies, timing is probably one of the biggest things that we've talked to him a lot about, in the last 2 years. Just coming out of nowhere, reading when guys have, blind spots where he can come over and clean things up for us. I think it's confidence that his teammates have been instilled in him to unleash that nature. And when I always get asked, he's got a care factor. Like, he wants to be an anchor defensively. He wants to set a tone. So no surprise that he broke the record, and especially less games. But he embraces that. He should be defensive player of the year. You've got DB out there from a defensive standpoint, should be all NBA. You've got all NBA, in Ja and Dez. Like, we got a lot of guys that contributed to our success this year. So, JJ in particular with the defense, you see when he's in and out of the game, the impact he can make for us.
Hey, Taylor, have you been a part of a team that was down 20 points and less than 5-6 minutes later you up almost double digits that quickly?
You probably have to do the research and let me know. I don't know. I've been down 20 before and come back and won games. That's the beauty of our game. Just the way the ball bounces, it's the energy that you play with, and talking about just our mentality shifting towards the end of that first quarter was big. If we didn't have that shift at the end of the first quarter to cut it to 13, could have been a whole different ball game, because they were playing with great force. So very impressive for our guys, to take a lead in halftime to build it from there. So it's the beauty of basketball. Great, thanks everybody.
So we're just going to play just to open the locker room.